So right now in Earth Science we're doing the CK12. Should be an assignment called Maps Review, and it's a few questions from each section of the textbook. Shouldn't be too long or too difficult. And I believe I set it so that you can pause and resume if you run into a time crunch. All right, and then we're going to do a lab. Record. All right, so you're going to have a box. It has a piece of plastic taped to it. You don't want the plastic to move very much. And then you can have some clay. This is modeling clay. It's not going to dry out. It's not going to dissolve in water. You could do this with Play-Doh. It's going to get messy kind of quickly though. But there's no special equipment, so you could do this at home with like a kid brother or sister or something. But you're going to make some kind of landform. Now it can be a valley. It can be a mountain, a volcano. It can be a canyon. It can be whatever your group wants it to be. Okay? You can divide the clay and make 3 different little things if you want. Right? But you're going to make some kind of mountain, and you're going to stick that under the plastic. And I would squish it against the bottom of the bin a little bit so it doesn't move around. Okay? And in your bin, you should have a ruler. Now someone's going to hold, once the landform is in there, someone has to hold the ruler. Now, the side that goes 1 to 30 is centimeters. The side that goes 1 to 12 is inches. We want centimeters. So someone's going to hold this against the bottom of the bin, and while another person pours H2O. And you want to pour 1 centimeter's worth of H2O. Okay? Once you have it at 1 centimeter, you're going to take the dry erase marker that is in there. And so imagine I have water in here. So there would be a water level, right? Right? And so you're going to trace around that water level with the dry erase marker. And then you're going to add another centimeter of water. And you're going to trace around the water line. And you're going to add another centimeter of water, and you're going to trace the water line onto your plastic. So what kind of map are we making? Topographic map. What would the contour interval be? What is the change in elevation from one line to another line? 1 centimeter. Okay? And that first line you drew was 1 centimeter, right? So every single line, or every single point on that line, is 1 centimeter above the bottom of the box. Right? So it's the same elevation all the way around. That's the way contour lines work. Get too old for bending over. All right. Any questions? Now, obviously, I did this last class, so if you want to wash your hands afterwards, we should have time for that if we move quickly. Okay? If we spend all our time talking instead of doing, and when I say talking, I don't mean planning, I mean, talking, okay? Then we're not going to have time. All right? You're not going to finish. That's going to affect your grade. So to prevent you from having to come back after school or before school or something weird and having to redo this on your own, I suggest staying on topic and staying focused. All right? Which usually isn't a problem for you guys, but I'm just saying. I'm trying to cover bases. All right. Any questions? All right. Once you have your landform made, and in the bin, one person from your table can come get water. I already have water in the graduated cylinders. And just remember, one person has to hold the ruler and watch and let them know when it gets to 1 centimeter. All right? So with the clay, if it's a little stiff, you might have to kind of roll it out a little bit, kind of like you're making a long snake, like you used to do with Play-Doh. And then you can always twirl it into like a mountain or something and then shape it from there. All right? We good? All right, so I'm going to give you 3 minutes. Well, I'm going to give you 2 minutes to discuss before you start planning. All right, so you can figure out what landform you want. All right, so once you're done, you should have something like this where you've traced your contour map or your topographic map onto a piece of paper and turned that in with your group's names on it. All right, and then tomorrow we're going to have a sheet with questions and stuff that we talk about. All right, have a good day.